Good afternoon, YouTube. I am back. I am ready to play after the U.S. victory, the U.S. Women's World Cup victory in France. I'm ready to ride their coattails to another victory in the game of chess. Now that I've said that, I'm probably going to lose, but let's give it a shot and see what happens. So I haven't played a game since the last live stream last night. I'm feeling prime and ready to go. This will be my first game of the day. I haven't even done any tactics today. I've been busy with other stuff. Normally I at least do tactics or play the computer, but let's give it a shot. Try a 30-minute game, try and find an opponent. I'm sure there's plenty of them available. And here we go. Right away, we are playing Kajal Murumu. I am white. I'm going to open with the queen. Let's see. Kajal Murumu 7 is rated 1033, so roughly the same rating as myself. With my victory last night at 1092. If I win this game, I'll be at 1099. So even a victory here still won't get me over that 1100 mark. But you're not going to get there unless you keep playing. You got to keep playing. That's the only way you can build up. All right, so they have I guess they kind of are doing something. Maybe they're going to fianchetto. Oh, Jesus. They're doing this stupid fork. Okay, whatever. I'm going to let them keep doing the fork. If they want to go ahead and move their pieces multiple times, then fine. But before I do that, let me make sure. You know what? I'm going to kick them out. Kick them out. They're probably going to go here back to A5, in which case, okay, they took. All right, fine. There, good. All right. You want to trade a knight for a bishop? That's fine. I feel bishops are generally stronger pieces anyway, so you know what? You want to do that? That's on you. That's not on me. Welcome, Joe, into the chat room. My faithful viewer, Joe. So far, my only viewer, but that's all right. You got to start somewhere. All right, they want to go ahead and pin me. You know what? Two can play at that game. Two can play at that game. Now, if they go here and threaten me, I guess I'll just. Do I want to take or do I want to retreat? Because if I take, they're going to take with the queen. My development is still screwed up. It's going to be screwed up either way because I either got to take or retreat. If I retreat, they could probably just bring this guy down. I'm just going to go ahead and take. Let them take with the queen. So they are threatening this, but I don't think they're not going to risk their queen to take a knight. That would just be ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and continue with my development. Go ahead and back this guy up. I have weakened the knight a little bit by moving this pawn, but that's all right. All right, so we got this right here. I'm thinking about doing this move. So if I do this, who knows what they're going to do? They can't really threaten me in any way. It's already being threatened. But ultimately, I would like to go here. No, not there. Not there. No, let's just keep doing this. Let's just bring this out. I get the feeling they're going to do this move right there. I'm going to castle. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead, castle. Get my king to safety. Now, I might want to park my rook right here. In this nice open file. If they move this bishop, that pawn's going to be very weak. So there's that. Okay, so they move their knight. What to do? What to do? Joe says 3-move checkmate. Well, we've passed that point already. That's not happening. I think I'm going to take. Whoop, no, not go there. I'm going to take here, then they'll take, then I'll take, and that'll be. What? No, stop it! Stop it! I'm just going to do it. I'm going to take the. So I think they'll take, then I'll take. If they don't take. Now, I've weakened this pawn, although it's not that bad, actually. I mean, actually, no, I haven't. I mean, that pawn is guarded twice. That pawn's fine. All right, so I'm going to take. I would like them to take with this one, but if they're smart, they'll take with the C pawn instead. But, oh, okay, well, you could also do that. You could also take with the knight. All right, so this is interesting. They're attacking this pawn. If I go here, let's do that. So he'll probably come down here. Now, if he cut now, oh, okay, he's going to do that. Now, I'm thinking I'm just going to push up. I'm going to push up, attack the queen. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. He's maybe making a beeline towards my bishop. Maybe. All right. I'm liking my development so far. I feel good about it. I've pushed up the board. They're still pretty far back on the 6th rank. I'm all the way up to the 5th rank with one of my pawns, which may or may not be good depending on who you ask. Let's see. What do I have? Well, let me look at this person's positions. At Marmu. Everything of theirs is guarded pretty well except this guy. This guy is their lowly knight out here on F4 is not guarded. If I attacked him, he can move here, he's dead, he moves there, he's dead, he moves there. He could move there, checking me if I move up. So I'm not going to do that. I could just threaten him with my queen, but then he'll probably push down. I don't like how the knight is making eyes at my bishop here. But my light squared bishop has some freedom here. It's you know, it's got some good diagonals, whereas their light squared bishop really has nowhere to go. It's got this one square. So I feel good about that. I just wish there was some good way to take advantage of this unguarded knight. And I don't really see a way to do that. Now, I feel like if I go here, he's probably going to be an ass and come down here. So I can preempt that maybe by doing this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I think that's a good safety move to do. I know a YouTuber on chess, he calls them prophylactic moves, but that just makes me think of condoms every time he says it. A prophylactic move. It's like, well, wait, are we going on a date or are you playing chess? Which is it? All right, so now I will go ahead and push my bishop. Let me make sure. I'll push my bishop here with the intent of pushing there. No, that's not going to be a good idea because he's guarded by 2 pawns. I'm not going to trade a pawn and a bishop for 2 pawns. No, I'm not going to do that. What to do? What to do? Now, why did I not move my queen here? Oh, because he's probably going to move down there if I do. Let's do it anyway. Let's see, because let's see what he does. So I suspect he's going to move that pawn there to protect that knight. But this bishop I think is probably still causing him some trouble. Maybe. Okay, that's a move. So he could go here. He could go here. He could go back there. He's not going to go there. He's not going to go there. This square is the one to be concerned about. This one right here. So I push up and do that. Basically trying to smother this guy in, not giving him anywhere to go. Now, in doing that, I have removed one of the guards of this bishop, but I don't think the bishop is in any great danger right now. All right, so he did this worthless move, maybe with the intent of going here to attack this guy. I don't know. All right, so if I do move the knight, or if I move my pawn, actually, then that frees up that square. So I'm going to leave my pawn there for the time being. I'm just going to go ahead. This pawn right here is very weak. His b7 pawn. So I'm going to move my knight there. I would expect him maybe to bring it out here. I'll take. He'll take. Then I can take, and then we'll basically just, and then I'll be up at the end, and then if he takes with this, I take with that, or with this, then I'm up a piece. No, I'm up a pawn. So right now, material is still even. Position-wise, maybe we're even. I don't know. I'm not really an expert at that. If I had to guess, we're probably about even. All right, so I could be annoying. I could go here, offering to let him do this, but he wouldn't take that. And he won't take that, because if he does, then I'll just take this. So if he doesn't take that, his move would probably be to bring his pawn down. No. So if I go here, he would probably do that. That would be the thing to do there. And there's no way to stop him from doing that. What do I want to do? I could, no, I'm not going to, I could park. No, there's nowhere really to, there's nowhere to park anything. All right, I'm thinking again about this move. Because actually, if I do that move, he will just move there, won't he? He will. Because I was thinking if I move my pawn here, and then let's say he moved somewhere like random, I could take this pawn, but he's probably going to move right to this square, blocking my access to that pawn. If I had more listeners, if I had more viewers, I would say I would ask them what to do. But I don't trust Joe. Joe's the only one watching right now. I mean, Joe would probably say, oh, okay, just bring your king into the middle right now. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, yeah, I think I'm going to bring my bishop here. And I'll probably just go ahead and take this knight if it's still there at the end of this. When he moves, if he might come out and try to threaten me, or he might do something like that, I think I'll just take the knight. I'll exchange the bishop for the knight. But then, okay, so he does this. Well, I can just take that. That's a blunder on his part, because that's now, yeah, that's a free piece right there. So he screwed up. That's good. Screw-ups are good when they work to my advantage. All right. Hopefully that has given me the edge. I'm up 3 points, and Kajal Mormu 7 is probably realizing his mistake now. Now, what I might do is I might bring. All right, so I can en passant that, which I might do. I can either take that knight or take that pawn, or I can bring this guy over with the intent of pushing up one more. If I do take that pawn, threaten the queen, he's going to take. Does that get me anything? That doesn't really get me anything. Does it? No, it doesn't. Look, I hate to pass up an en passant just because it's like one of those rare moves, those uncommon moves. But I'm gonna pass it up. I'm gonna bring the rook over here. So the intent is to push this rook up. I would imagine he would probably move this bishop back. That would probably be his best move in this position here. But we'll see. You never know with these people. You never know what they're going to do. Okay, so he does this. I don't know what that's about. That is okay. So he's threatening this pawn. Okay, big deal. Is it possible to trap him at this point? It might be. Let's see. No, I don't think it is. Let's go ahead and push up. I think I can probably. So if he takes, I'm going to take. And now, unless he moves his king, I should be able to get that rook over there. Oh. All right, so we'll just do this. That's pretty much my only move. All right, so he knighted. I mean, he castled. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. This really isn't looking well for him because my next move is to take this pawn right here. And unless he does something, I've got checkmate. I mean, he's welcome to take more worthless pieces. I don't see any that he could take. As far as defending this right now, I think, yeah, I'm not sure what he would do. He might want to bring this. He might actually, no, he wouldn't, yeah, he might want to do that. All right, how can I make this work? So if I go here, check. He has the block, and then I take. It's not checkmate, but it's damn close. So that's the answer. So, and this file is completely open. He has, yeah, he has no choice. He's going to move there, and now this should be checkmate. Yep, checkmate. We did it. 1099. 1099, which means we are one game away from 1100, which means it's going to take 5 more games to get there. Let's go ahead and exit focus mode. Let's give this person a good sports thumbs up because they played the game. And let's analyze this one really quick. I feel like I did pretty well in this one. I feel like I didn't really have too many blunders or mistakes, but you never know until the computer tells you. So, okay, yeah, I had 65.6% accuracy, which really is a D. Okay, but I had 0 blunders, 0 mistakes, and 2 inaccuracies. So I don't even have anything to retry. I did that well. My opponent, on the other hand, failed with a 41.0. They had 3 blunders, and so let's just run instead of trying to redo the blunders. Let's just run through the game really quick. Book move. So I felt like this was a weird move when they did it, but that's exactly what it was. And then, all right, so I got an excellent, although the computer's telling me going up there is best. I never understood why. I took. So the computer didn't like this move. It sees this as an inaccuracy, saying that the better move was to go here. I'm not sure why. I guess with the intent of actually pushing here to threaten both the knight and the rook, maybe, I guess. All right, so he went there. He took. So actually, the computer thought I should have retreated. Interesting. Went down, said he should have castled. Computer did not like this move, instead thought I should have pushed up. I guess if I pushed up, he had taken, I could have taken with that bishop. All right, I guess that makes sense. All right, push there, castled. Computer is okay with that. Computer says this was excellent, though that this move was best. Moving my rook here would have been best. Why? Again, I don't like to argue with the computer, but I just don't understand it sometimes. It's like a woman. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm sure it's perfectly logical in its own way. All right, so he didn't like that. I threatened, says that's an excellent move. All right, so it really liked me coming up here trying to threaten the queen, which I liked too. Says that moving the bishop here is the best. This was the best move to go to this square here. I don't see why. I don't. Oh, I guess maybe to bring the bishop out of harm's way, maybe. All right, like that. It disagreed with this. And so the computer just keeps going forward. All right, so here's a blunder by my opponent. He moves, and that's exactly what I said earlier, because he just completely just gave me that knight. He was not paying attention, just gave me the knight. And at that point, it was pretty much over. They were kind of flailing, not really paying attention to what they were doing, making these bad moves. There's another blunder saying that, that castling, because when he castled, he unguarded this bishop, and now I was just able to take the bishop. Wait, the computer didn't like me taking the bishop? Really? The computer would have rathered me taking the pawn? Why wouldn't I have taken the material instead? Okay, whatever. Again, I don't question it, but it is what it is. And then I was able to force checkmate at this point. Oh, okay, wait, it did not like the way that I forced checkmate. How would it have forced checkmate? What would it have done? It would have, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's true too. It could have taken the castle right away, and that also would have been checkmate. So the computer's right on that one. I see the logic there, that I had a checkmate sooner than the one that I forced. But regardless, the result was the same in the end, and I marched right to victory. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and all of that good stuff. Let me check the chat room really quick. Bird of Prey says that I was lucky, and he cheers me saying woo. So I feel good. I've got a guy on my side, and I'm 1 point away from 1100. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.